Happy Friendsgiving! Howdy fellow foodie friends, Hoosier Daddy here. Want to wish you a happy Friendsgiving. Yes, this is a collaboration with a bunch of other YouTube creators in the foodie community. I will have the links down in the description to everybody else's video, but if you've been following along, we've had all kinds of food. It's been delicious. If you haven't seen any of the other videos, make sure to check them out, but we are dessert. I fixed some homemade apple crisp. It is one of my favorite things to make, so I will show you how I made this apple crisp right now. Okay, first off, I just need to tell you that this is a shortened, kind of a Cliff's Note version of my video and recipe. I did do a full-length video on my channel a couple months ago. I will post a link to that as well as the recipe down in the description below. But first off, you need to start with about 3 to 4 pounds of apples. I like to use Granny Smith, but just enough to fit in a 13.5 by 9 inch pan. If you want to stir that up by hand, you can get a spoon and stir it up. I like to put a lid on this and shake it up. That looks good. That's the stuff. We're gonna dump it into our 13 by 9 inch pan. So then you're gonna just spread that out, get it as flat as you can. So now we're just gonna set this to the side and we're gonna make our crisp topping. Alright, we just spread it out. It's going to be in clumps. Just spread it out as good as you can. Ah, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Okay, welcome back. I hope you enjoyed that. So we are going to dig into our apple crisp. If you want to make your own apple crisp and then come back to the video, you can join us. But we are joined here by my daughter Bethany and my wife Crystal. They love my apple crisp.
Yes, we do.
I like to have it with ice cream.
But we don't have any ice cream.
I know, so
should have thought ahead.
I'm sorry, I put whipped cream on mine and caramel sauce. It's delicious. But I really like this idea for this Friendsgiving online because some people aren't getting together with their families for Thanksgiving. So if you want to get together with us, eat with us, that's great. We can have Thanksgiving together. This is one of my favorite desserts. This is delicious. How is it, guys?
Very good.
As usual.
Got that cinnamon, that allspice. I put a little whipped cream and caramel sauce on mine. So I thought it would be a neat idea to look up some fun Thanksgiving facts and trivia, see if you knew that. So this is a special Thanksgiving. Do you know why? When was the first Thanksgiving?
I was gonna say because 2020 sucks and food is good and it makes things better.
Well, when the Pilgrims first got here was 1620. So it's 2020. It's 400-year anniversary.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
Yep.
Well, that's cool.
And it says here that it was a 3-day affair. So
A 3-day affair.
sometimes we have a 3-day affair. And it says that they may not have had turkey at their feast. But
Well, yeah, of course not.
Yeah. What did
They
they
had
have?
things that came from the ocean, like lobster was a big one, fish,
Maize.
maize. They did have maize.
Yes.
Didn't they eat something horrible like whale or seal or something?
Oh yeah, it says here they had lobster, seal, and swan. Now, do you know the name?
Swan.
Yes, they ate swans back then, which I imagine probably tastes a lot like goose. Geese are eaten nowadays.
Yeah.
So,
Wow.
you already done? Goodness gracious, she was hungry.
We don't feed her usually.
Do you know what the name of the Native American tribe was that celebrated Thanksgiving with the first Pilgrims?
Sacagawea.
That's Chicago.
They were the Wampanoag tribe.
Wampas.
Wampanoag.
Wampano.
That's
Yep.
what I said. I don't remember learning that in school, but I bet I did.
I probably did too.
I do know that they didn't wear the big buckles on their hats.
Well, yeah, that just looks stupid.
Then how did they hold their hats on their head?
That's how the joke goes. Do you know why Pilgrims' pants always fall down?
Because their belt's on their hat.
Yeah, because their belt buckles on their hat. Okay, so it says here that part of Plymouth, Massachusetts still looks like it did in the 17th century. There's a historic attraction at Plymouth Plantation that you can... Yes, you can burp. You can still visit, and you can even celebrate Thanksgiving at the site, which is modeled after a colonist home and a Wampanoag site. You can order tickets as early as June to attend the Thanksgiving dinner there. So, according to this, Thomas Jefferson refused to declare Thanksgiving a holiday.
Why?
So, presidents originally had to declare Thanksgiving a holiday every year up until what president made it a national holiday? Do you know? It was Abraham Lincoln.
Oh, that's what I was gonna get.
Oh, I was gonna guess way later than that. Okay.
Abraham Lincoln declared Thanksgiving a national holiday. It says Jefferson refused to recognize the event because he believed so firmly in the separation of church and state. Since Thanksgiving involved prayer and reflection, he thought designating it a national holiday would violate the First Amendment. Huh. Interesting.
So, you heard that Abraham Lincoln declared it as a national holiday, but the woman behind Mary Had a Little Lamb is also responsible for Thanksgiving recognition as a national holiday.
Oh, really? Why is that?
Because Sarah Joseph Hale conceived...
Josepha.
Writer and editor Sarah Josepha Hale convinced Abraham Lincoln to declare Thanksgiving a national holiday after 3 decades of persistent lobbying.
Oh, I heard about that. Yeah, she was bugging the government for 30 years to make it a holiday.
30
She
years.
wrote countless articles and letters advocating for Thanksgiving to help unify the northern and southern states amid gathering divisions.
Interesting.
And Lincoln actually wrote the proclamation just a week after her last letter in 1863, earning her the name Mother of Thanksgiving.
Nice.
So if anyone ever asks you who the Mother of Thanksgiving is,
Sarah Josepha Hale. Okay, that apple crisp was delicious. What do you guys give it?
10.
10
Always
out
a
of
10.
10.
Yeah.
Every time.
Always a 10.
That's super good. I will make sure that the recipe is in the description if you want to check that out. That was really good.
I think the biggest thing about it, you have to use Granny Smith apples.
Yeah, you got to use the tart, sour, crispy apples.
Crispy apples. Yep.
You don't want to use the soft, mushy ones.
Nobody even wants to eat those. Why do they even exist?
Until 1939, Thanksgiving was always celebrated on the third Thursday in November, not the fourth. Oh wait, no. Up until then, it was always celebrated on the fourth. Now it's the third. It says it had been celebrated on the fourth Thursday. Roosevelt bumped it up a week, making 7 more shopping days for the holiday season. So it's all FDR's fault that Thanksgiving is earlier now. The reason they did that is they wanted more days in the Christmas shopping season.
JFK, FDR.
Interesting. So guess how many turkeys Americans prepare every year? For
Each American
Thanksgiving. No.
probably 2.
Across the country, how many turkeys?
Thanksgiving?
For Thanksgiving.
3 million.
7 million.
46 million.
What?
46 million
I was
turkeys
closest to that.
are prepared each Thanksgiving season. But not everyone eats turkey. According to the National Turkey Federation, 88% of Americans eat turkey. The rest are vegetarian or vegan, or they just don't like turkey.
Well, a lot of people eat ham for Thanksgiving also.
Wow. The average person wow.
Wow.
I don't know how they figured this out, but the average Thanksgiving dinner that one person eats is over 3,000 calories
Nice.
and 229 grams of fat.
Wow.
That sounds like a successful dinner.
That's actually not a lot of calories. I mean, you're only supposed to have like 2,000 to 2,500 calories and like 65 grams of fat. That's a lot. Okay, so you know how it's a tradition for American presidents to pardon the Thanksgiving turkey? They
How?
Did you know that?
How?
Did you know that?
How did I know? Did
Yes.
Okay, so guess who was the first president to pardon the first Thanksgiving turkey?
George Bush.
Yes. You're right. But which George Bush?
George H.W. Bush.
George H.W. Bush, that's right. I thought that was an older tradition than that.
I'd never heard of it before. What does pardon the turkey mean?
It means they let it go. They let it live
They don't.
free.
Yeah, they don't.
They don't kill
for
it.
Thanksgiving either.
Lame. I say the
So-
president shoot the turkey.
Last turkey trivia. Which
5.
No. Only one gender of turkey gobbles. Is it the male or the female?
Female.
What do you think?
There are no male turkeys. They're all female.
No, that's in Jurassic
I'm gonna
Park.
guess female too.
Female.
Well, you would both be wrong because it's only the male turkeys that gobble. Because if you think about birds, the males like to the males like to impress the females with all kinds of stuff. So
Right.
there's nothing sexier than. All right. Well, I hope you enjoyed this little Friendsgiving dinner, this dessert. Like I said, check out everybody else's video down in the description below. We did this big Friendsgiving collaboration, so there's all kinds of food in these other videos. There's gator.
I don't know,
there's
but
Cornish
gator
hens.
is cool.
Cornish hens and collard greens, lots of southern foods. I don't even remember. Go down and check there. Check out those other videos because lots of good Thanksgiving food. This was a delicious dessert. Make sure you make it in the recipe down below. And if you like food related content, food reviews, restaurant reviews, tasting videos, just fun antics with my family like this. I have other family members too, they just weren't in this video. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, hit that like button and the notification bell.
If you like this video, follow the like button to its house and stalk it.
Okay, whatever. We'll see you again next time. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
wait. Friendsgiving. Happy Friendsgiving.
Thank Garmin.